Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. We're going to be playing through some Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. We're going to be doing another Ironman run here. This one's going to be Eliwood Hard mode. And we'll see how far we can get. Maybe we can make it to the end of the game again. Let me just get back into the window. Let me just make sure everything's good. Let me just adjust the volume a little bit. And there we go. So we're going to go Eliwood mode, Hard mode. And we'll get started. Create a new tactician. Let's name ourselves. Go. I can spell my name. Elliot. There we go. Just enough characters to fit the name in. Our birthday is August. Let's get started. We'll skip through all the cutscenes. Amber Elliot time. You're right. Let's see. Can I get away without losing anyone in the first run? Or in the first chapter? Let's turn off all the animations. We're gonna go fast here. Alright. We need to do 10 damage first. Someone gift subbed you. I think last stream it was Jiro who gift subbed you a sub after getting gift subbed himself. There was like a small train of gift subs. Let's equip a steel sword. The Kondeshi emotes. Oh, speaking of emotes, I finally upload. Oh wait, why did I do that? Oh god, I got my emotes earlier today, and one of them got accepted. It's the tier 2 emote, so unfortunately, subs won't be able to get them. But soon enough, there's one emote that wasn't shown on Twitter, and that's the one that tier 1 subs will have access to. It's the emote of my face looking dead, and I think that one will get a lot of use because of how things go for me in games like Skyrim. Or like that. Just, you know, missing immediately. Very good start to this run. There we go. We're gonna try to farm up our lords to higher levels so that we don't wipe by losing our lord immediately. If Eliwood dies, the game is over. If anyone else dies, I can't reset for them. So we're not going for any high ranking or like any pro strats, we're just looking to complete the game. How much do I do here? We kill him no matter what, so we'll just use Marcus to get the kill here. And we'll push forward. Oh, I'm so used to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance since I played that last. I forget I can't move after doing actions, or after attacking at least. That'll be something I have to get used to. Right. Let's see what we can do here. 10 damage. How much damage do you take? 7 damage. We can play around this. If he does get hit, which he didn't, we could still find ways to live. That's a shame. We can rescue drop. We have strats here. We can still do rescue strats at the very least. Just moving our characters around and getting low on some XP. There's a couple of characters I really want to get leveled up quickly, and some characters that I can probably throw away pretty quickly. Get some experience onto Lowen. He should level up after this next turn. Yeah, we'll get a level on Eliwood and Lowen. These early levels aren't really scary at all, thankfully, even though it's hard mode. I think I saw it. I think I saw it earlier, yeah. It's cute. Super cute. So exciting seeing everyone getting emotes and stuff. Like the next step with the, being on Twitch. I had to think for a bit for my emotes, and I really wish you could get more slots. Hey, Seer, what's up? Are you still streaming? Oh, you're taking a break. That's good. It's important to take breaks. You've been streaming for like 15 minutes. Yeah, I already have my lord at level 2 already. I'm gonna use Eliwood a lot because I don't want Eliwood, Lyn, or Hector to die, otherwise the run ends immediately. The last time I actually did an Ironman run, I I failed, like, near the mid-game because I didn't use Lyn, and she got hit by bolting. She got hit by a random bolting mage, and she just got eviscerated immediately. Oh, it was so sad. Eliwood coin inclining. Ashbot VT, thanks for joining the classroom. I was talking about emotes, yes. I recently got them commissioned. I forgot that you did that you had done commissions for emotes, but I'm definitely gonna ask you, Seer, when I'm gonna ask Nell to for my next set of emotes. I'm really disappointed that the Tier 1 sub emotes aren't available to everyone yet, because that one is really cute. Hey Ash, how you doing? Oh my god. If they made her like they made her in Fire Emblem Heroes, where she got a horse along with her bow, oh, she would be such a better character, because horses already just make you better. Let's see what we have here. I'm like pressing the GameCube buttons, thinking that that I'm playing Path of Radiance still. I have to get used to the Game Boy Advance muscle memory. This is I think, Fire Emblem, I think this version would be called 16-bit, but yeah, this is the 7th game of the series. What I was playing before was the 9th game of the series. Yeah, oh. Actually, I want to turn on some of these animations, just because I love the sprite work in this game. It looks so nice. Just, the art style is so good in Fire Emblem. I really feel like they hit it out of the park with the Game Boy Advance sprites. And it makes me miss that they don't do sprites anymore. Oh, 32-bit, yeah. I think it's somewhere, because I know that their graphics can be on par with, like SNES games, but sometimes it looks nicer. And yeah, Kino is definitely a word I would use to describe, Fire Emblem's artwork on the GBA era. One of these days I want to play through some of the ROM hacks that got made for Fire Emblem, because those are really good and underappreciated. I want to see one of the critical animations. The critical hit animations in this game are some of my favorite. I remember, like, I was making fun of Path of Radiance when I was streaming that. The Game Boy Advance ones? The color guard stuff that they do, yeah! The way they twirl around their sword or lance. Let's see. What I'm gonna do here. I'm not doing Hector mode, so I don't need to level up Bartray. Oh yeah, this is indirectly, yeah. It's very similar. Sacred Stone is super good. It's such a solid game. I feel like the progression from this to Sacred Stones was, like, just really, really well done. And Sacred Stones is really nice because it provides such a big, what's it? Like, such a big gateway for ROM hackers. Oh, the Fire Emblem 8 ROM hacks are so well done. I just love this series a lot. Let's see. Can I trade chain this? I can't double trade. I forgot. We're not low turn counting this, so I'm gonna be a little greedy here. I don't trust Eliwood too much. I could give this to Lyn too, but I think Eliwood getting Durandal and having all his stats boosted like this is gonna be really good for the long run. We could do this. We'll get some levels into Lowen. Yeah, well, I mean, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, so I guess I am pretty fast at going through the motions. And I just love, like, the genre as a whole. The Fire Emblem's definitely my favorite version of, or my favorite series for strategy RPGs. Another game I really want to play like this is Final Fantasy Tactics. I hear so much good about it, but I've never actually played the original. I played Tactics and Tactics Advance, or Tactics Advance and Advance 2, but I've never actually played the original, which I hear from everyone is, like, super, super, super good and well written. I think Eliwood can get a critical here. I want to see the critical animation. I'm already 27 steps ahead, as they would say. Alright, next turn should be the end. Eliwood took 246 hits. Ah, no 12% crit. He's not Ileana. Ah. Path of Radiance, I was getting those 12% crits all the time. Let's see, good level up. Oh, that is such a good level up. Strength, skill, and defense. I think we've already won this. I think we've already gotten I think this run is locked. They hurt your eyes? Oh, are they too bright? Eliwood inclining to the moon. Let's get the secret book. I'm gonna give this one to Hector, because you know, Axes and Fire Emblem GBA. Let's see what his speed stats at. We have 7 speed. Yeah, I mean, Sword Lords, Rapier Lords. Speed is 5, weight 10. They're not slowed down. Yeah, no. Eliwood's not doubling yet. Can I be super greedy here? I can be really greedy here. We're gonna make Eliwood incline all the way to the moon. We're gonna make Eliwood the strongest character. Oh, we don't have Hector yet. And... There's no way Eliwood's gonna die to these brigands early. Getting hit in Fire Emblem 7 doesn't happen. No double, though. Is my chat box broken? I just realized I don't see it on stream. Huh, interesting. I should probably fix that. I'll fix it between chapters. Oh, it is. I'm just blind. I think it just disappears really quickly. I, like, looked away. Or I guess I looked at chat after I turned. This is it's there, it's there, it's there. I'm just a fool. Yeah, mercenaries are gonna be a problem. This isn't Fire Emblem 6, though, where they have, like, a mercenary boss that's, like, impossible to kill. Oh, there is Lloyd late game. He's kind of scary. Fast, and they hit a lot. 65, 70... Portrait, let's go. Yeah, I wanna enjoy the animations for a bit before I turn them off. I think I might turn them off after this chapter, because we don't get many new classes. My APM is off the charts. I'm gonna get like a 1% crit even though I have like other characters with like double-digit crits. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Alright. So this is fine. Portrait's not in range, so it's just swords that are in range. Oh, Eliwood has 18 HP. That's so scary to mess around with. Wait! Oh! At this... You want the special fortune reading? That's gonna be exciting. That's such a disappointing level up, but his previous level ups and the stat items that I use, I guess, make up for it. It's so funny to see 0 damage happening in the second chapter, though. There's like no reason to see that, right? It's a combination of a lot of things, because he's on the fort, so that's +2 defense. So he's at 10 defense right now. Good luck with the rest of your art, Siren. I'm really loving how the piece is coming along, so good luck, and don't get yourself too tired out. I know you only have about 6 hours left in your 24-hour stream, but take care of yourself. Alright, let's see. So these brigands are all coming here. Let's see, can they all make it? 2 of them can hit there. Let's see how this works. I'm like abusing rescue chains just to feed Eliwood all the kills. Let's do this. Lowen's level 3 right now. The Eliwood colored one? I know there's like a purple one. Is yours like the one, like the see-through colored one? No, like Eliwood's like mostly blue. I'm gonna break this rapier. Oh, oh! Yeah, it's hard when there's when the main character is also can be nicknamed as Ellie. Rescue is my favorite command, and I think it's why I like the GBA Fire Emblems and the Talius games so much. Rescue abuse is so fun, but at least No, yeah, and Helios games have, what is it? Shove as well? Shove and Rescue chains are so fun. No, that's why I like Fire Emblem 9 and 10 a lot, because everyone can shove in that game. But then the later games only have shove as a specific ability that you get sometimes. Three Houses did have reposition and, like, swap and all those skills, though. Those were also really cool. Alright, I think if I just put Hector here, if Hector and Oswin just kill this one archer, they just tank the entire enemy phase. This game's just so nostalgic to me, even though I, like, probably replay it yearly. Because it was, like... I think it was, like, technically my first obsession. Like, the first game that I really, like, got super into in, like, all sorts of, like, communities and stuff. That was, like, all the way back in, like, 2004. Oswin is so good. There's no reason for an Armor Knight to start off in the game with being level 9. It's just... it's excessive. But it's nice, because then he can instantly promote once you get the Knight's Crest. But then again, promoting Knights. Alright, the idea here now is, I think Eliwood has D-rank swords. T-rank? Almost B. 2004 was 17 years ago, and that hurts me. Yeah, you really could just keep him as an Armor Knight. We're gonna start saving the, Rapier, because that armor piercing is gonna be really important. Like, the effectiveness? Marcus can get by with just the Steel Lance anyway. I don't think I mispositioned there. Yeah, we're good. And this enemy phase should be pretty fast. Hector crit? Hector's crit is also really good. Psychic damage? Did I say something? Oh, the 2004 being 17 years ago. It hurts. It hurts to think about. A friend of mine reminded me that Final Fantasy X is 20 years old at this point, and I still haven't recovered from that one. And that also comes with the realization that Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 are all over 20 years old also. That really, really hurts. Boomer Ambers, please be nice to me. I'm only slightly a boomer. I take solace in the fact that the Zoomers that I teach aren't as fast with the trendy memes as I am. I had to explain to them what simp meant the other day. Or, man, I can't even say the other day, because it was last year. What is time? Yeah, interacting with kids is fascinating when you're someone who's, like, connected to the internet like this, and keeps up with, like, the culture, and is actively engaged in this kind of stuff. You're gonna save what for Saturday? I don't like where this is going. What is... oh! There... yeah, that's our collab. You're right. I don't like what's coming next. Reina. Eddie-sensei... Noa Nanji. What time is it? I mean... it's 5. Oh yeah, G. Please be nice to me. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate being called an old man. I'm only slightly old. I'm still fresh. I didn't realize that Hector had 12 HP. If I wasn't paying attention, he could have just died. If I, like, really turned my brain off. What is all this? This is, Eliwood gets put in the forest. Steel Sword. And Lowen goes here. This is just swords. Sword Emblem. I don't know what lances are, I don't know what javelins are. Oh my god. Until Eliwood 18? That's like the Dread Isle! That's so far! But yeah, Hector has some pretty shaky hit rates in this map. Speaking of which, we're gonna ferry that secret book over to Hector before the chapter ends. Let's see how this goes. The Mercenary does 1 damage to Lowen because Lowen is also super tanky. Yeah, he is. He has, like, weirdly high base speed for being the kind of lord he is. What's up, Kenji? Blazing Blades is Hogair. Definitely top 18 Fire Emblems. At the very least, in the top 18. Eliwood gets doubled by the Mercenary, but the Mercenary does 0 damage. Oh, the early Dragon Shield and Energy Ring. Very nice. Are we gonna get a level up again? He's at double-digit strength, 8 speed. The weapon triangle is a myth. There aren't many games where I actually think the weapon triangle is very important, if I'll be honest. Actually, if we go by the way these games are, I think the most important game where that happens is one of the most important games, or one of the games where weapon triangle is the most important is Fire Emblem 6. So you can just assume that military tactics improved way more after the 20 years of this game. They're like, wait, oh! Oh my god! I also did recently finish FE6 for the first time. It was, I think in August. It was really fun. Rebecca's not dying. We're not losing a unit in this Ironman yet. That is, like, the silliest mistake. I've definitely made that mistake multiple times in my Ironman runs already. And I'm not gonna stop. A lot of the guided maps in Fire Emblem 6 are so tricky. It's, like, scary sometimes to deal with it. Alright, 13, 12... There's, like, a lot of universes where this could be really bad. Okay. We're gonna Rescue Chain. Just to keep Rebecca out of range. Drop. And then Eliwood, you go over here. You do 12 damage. And can crit. Oh my god, yeah. 1-2 range in FE6 doesn't exist. Please don't hit. Okay, good. It's like 34% chances in that threshold where it's like, it's almost possible to get hit, but like, it's not likely to happen. But if it does, you cry. You cry horribly. Yeah, ever since I like got more into like learning how to play Fire Emblem more efficiently, I've like been abusing like 1-2 range a lot. But then like, you play FE6 for the first time and you're like, ooh! Good crit, Eliwood. That's what we like to see. The worthwhile critical hit. I think Eliwood's already like, oh my god, level 90, EXP 99. I think he's almost level 6. Yeah, he's almost level 6. Let's see. And we can't double with that. We'll get the kill with the rapier here. Just to get the level up. And then we'll finish off the last guy with Hector. I think Hector can hit with a Wolf Beal. I don't understand what this Eliwood is. This is the weirdest Eliwood I've ever had. What? Excuse me, even without the stat boosters, Roy isn't as bad. It's just, I think, the thing with Roy is that you have to take him to chapter 20 before he actually gets to promote. And it just feels bad to, like, use Roy a lot, and then just have Roy sitting not getting any experience for, like, 10 chapters. Eliwood is out for blood this run. Ah, I see. I'm benching Lowen is what you're telling me. Axe users in Fire Emblem 6 are they're a tragedy and a comedy. Ah, this is disappointing. That's fine though. Where are we gonna get the XP to? I don't think anyone else can really benefit off this. Mercenary's over here. He's not gonna run away, I don't think. We'll let him pick his own death. He'll whittle Hector down slowly. Oh, Hector crits! The really casual, like, shrug with the axe on the shoulder. You're right, all the good axe users in Fire Emblem 6 have swords as an ult. Like Echidna. Echidna, well, it's like any mounted unit that can use axes will rather use swords or a javelin. Let's see options. Let's turn these off for now. That's how I always did this route here. Even though like I could use Marcus for like the bottom part of the map, why not just send Marcus up there? Alright, so here. This is probably fine. Lone can get some extra EXP because he's level 5 already. I wish I could shove so I can move Hector over one more space. Hyper APM. There's at least 2 game-breaking characters. Are you talking about an FE6? I can think of, like, Rucker. I don't know if I would say he's game-breaking, but at least he's, like, almost mandatory for, beating the first Gaiden chapter. Oh, Chad and Clarine? Yeah. I mean, Clarine because staff users early that are mounted. Mounted staff users are really good. And then Chad being your early thief. Although, I don't know if there's any, like, thing super specific about them being game-breaking aside from being really good classes. I could be missing something. Oh hey, Rebecca finally got attacked and got to attack back. I should have used a javelin to break things. Oh yeah, the classic healer dodge tank. That's like what Sarah is in this game, especially if you have Lin mode. And yeah, for Chad it's way longer because Chad gets experience by hitting things, but Clarine can just heal forever, and that doesn't put her in danger. That actually puts her in the reverse of... That was an 84% hit chance, Hector. I'm dropping you until Chapter 18. Right, this is fine. Oh yeah, I have Matthew. I'm not gonna use him, though. Matthew will be a, door opener, and that's about it. We don't need experience for that. Bard Trade, Iron Axe. Sorry about that, Reyna. It's not that thieves are bad. I mean, Legault comes in, and he's kind of a Chad. As much as I like Matthew... Oh. First death. First death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any Rebecca fans in the chat. It's really easy for me to remember that Rebecca exists. I don't know why. I just don't use her. That's okay, though. Level 3, level 2. That is my karma, you're right. Let's trade axes here. Actually, wait. Hector needs the axe, so we're gonna do that. Because I don't want to break the Wolf Bale super early either. Yeah, archers are kind of a meme. Unless you're playing a Fire Emblem game where your bows have 1-2 range. I don't really worry about archers that much. It just feels funny to like lose a character that fast. Though it could have happened a lot earlier. We're gonna go for the Eliwood Hector support because it's like super easy to raise. And let's just move things around here. And we can get the village next turn. Here we'll get the Iron Sword. And that's the turn. Nomads! Nomads are cool because when they promote, they get swords. Wait a second. I completely ignored the fact that they could have destroyed the Mine Village, like, immediately. But they didn't. They aggroed to me instead. We are going to stab them to death. Lowen can't double yet. That's so sad. And Eliwood can't double with a rapier, or without the rapier. Or I should say he can't double with the steel sword. That's fine, we can open the path here to get to the mine. Now if I cared enough, I would try to do the mine glitch in the game, but I think I'm actually just going to use it as an unironic trap. That's fair. I mean, I like Matthew as a character, like, story-wise and plot-wise. I think he's a very tragic character. I just think he's also just that class with those base stats. Which is fine, because he's useful for anything that isn't combat-related. 9, or HP 9. There we go. Let me see if Sarah can... Oh, Sarah gets put into range by most things. That's fine. Love is the strongest... You're right, Love is the strongest stat. That's why every time I play Radiant Dawn, I only train Edward and only Edward during part 1. Because he's my favorite unit. Despite the fact that everyone will say, oh no, Edward's the worst Myrmidon. Edward sucks. Edward's not literally any other character in the game. You know what? He looks cool, and he gets a cool jacket when he becomes a True Blade. And I don't need any other reason than that to dump all my bonus experience into him. Alright, we're going to start with Lowen to weaken him. He's in a forest too. Ah, that extra dodge is going to be a bit annoying. Right. There we go. Where is Guy at? Guy can go up to here, which means we can position Oswin like closer down there. Because what's his defense? Oswin's defense is 13 to Guy's 15 Myrmidon strength. Myrmidons, now that's a funny class. Alright, and then Eliwood we can put down here. And Sarah can heal someone again. Sarah gets attacked by the archer if I go there, so I'm not going to do that. Everyone else is full HP. We just move a little forward. Item, hand axe. Positioning Oswin in front of the village, like over here? What does that do? Oh, I guess if you put Oswin just there, then everyone will just funnel into him, and then you just plow through the rest of the map or something. And, like, the brigands just have to go towards him. Oh, interesting. Oh, so you just take Oswin down there, and then everyone else goes on the reverse path. Yeah, I just ignore the reverse path beyond getting Merlinus. Ooh, that's a good level up. The speed level up is nice. I don't remember there being this many brigands walking upwards, I'll be honest. Okay. So next up, Guy can go up to here. Oswin, Iron Lance. Can I kill either of these? No, I can't kill either of these guys. 4, 5. That puts him in position anyway. We'll do this. We'll do this. Wait, where's my javelin? Where'd my javelin go? Did I get... Oh, I gave it to Marcus. I'm a goofball. I'm such a knucklehead. But we got the torch. And that's gonna be the Gaiden chapter. I think Dorcas can do this. Yeah. I remember, like, if you would go onto, like, GameFAQs and, like, look up, like, tier lists and stuff, people, like, super overrated Myrmidons, like Guy, and, like, also, like, Raven, like, footlock characters. And, like, nowadays, when you look at, like, discussions on, like, Fire Emblem, people are like, wow, mercenaries suck, wow, Myrmidons suck. But then you just think, like, but they're fun to use and they look cool. Alright, okay, I can pull Eliwood down here, and he should be able to double. Yes. There we go. Those reinforcements are a little pesky. And Hector, can you... I don't have a hand axe. I don't have axes. I don't have javelins either. This works. The hero crit is so good, yeah. It looks so cool. The shield toss-up. The hero class design has always been such a cool design. Okay, cool. Guy has 5 HP. Guy gets beaten to an inch within his life before getting recruited by Matthew. I don't think I'm gonna use him though. I think I'm just gonna give Eliwood his killer edge and call it a day. Let's break this guy in half. Ooh, Hector doubles the archer now, which is nice. Hitting those speed thresholds is super good. We'll talk. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem 6 Corel is the funniest stack growth I've ever seen on a character. He has no reason to have stack growth that high to only get one level up. Ooh. He dodged a dragon? That's like statistically improbable. But still possible. It's just so weird. Like seeing that kind of stuff happen. Oh wait, Dorcas can go that way. Dorcas can hit him, I think. 67%. I mean, I believe it. I just think it's so, like, the chance is so low. But also, Karel is Karel, so if any character in that game is gonna dodge a dragon, it's gonna be him. He has a Vulnerary. Who thought it was a good idea to give random red units Vulneraries? Okay, this bandit's kind of weird, I'm gonna be honest with you. This village is taken, and Marcus is way out of his range now. I guess I could just kill him. It's just kind of weird that he's just hanging around like that. Alright, so then Eliwood. He can double with the Steel Sword now, which is nice. And then... oh my god. I don't think I've ever had an Eliwood this good. 12 strength and 10 speed? He literally has almost as much strength as Osmond does, with 2 less levels. That's just some RNG blessing right there. Alright, let's see. His con is 13. That means... I think this works. I'm gonna do some... I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna do some really goofball strats here. Oh wait, no! I don't have the movement for it. I thought I did. That's so sad. This is fine then. I wanted to pull Hector. I thought, because Dorcas could go all the way here, I thought Hector could come up to here, and then I could have rescue chained Hector into this bush here, and then he would have just tanked all of these guys for free. But that's alright. We'll trade off the hand axe, and we'll just wait till the next turn. We'll also let Sarah get some more healing. And I think that's pretty much it. Next turn, we're just gonna murder an entire legion of soldiers. God, it just makes me so mad. Why do you have a Vulnerary? Let's see, Hector's level 4 now only. Iron Axe kills pretty much everything here, and he takes, what? These guys all have the same strength set? 13, 10, 12, 10, 10. So he takes 0 damage from some of these guys. Can I kill them with hand axes? This is a little disrespectful, I think. Actually, I don't want to save those. Hector coin on the incline! He's gonna get at least a level and a half from this, I think. Alright. And then their distances is up here, so we're just gonna move Eliwood up here. We heal. And then we can just probably move on to the next turn. I don't really need to move everyone else. I don't think I'm going to do anything with them. Matthew's going to be super useful for next chapter at least, though, so it's good that he didn't get randomly picked off by anything. 97. Why can you walk on a peak? What? Do you see where he's standing right now? That just seems strange. 8 speed. Why is he so fast? I mean, I would like for him to get strength, but him getting to double enemies too is really nice, because his base strength is already really high. Does this guy have a javelin? He only has a steel lance, so we'll just push forward. Clear this guy. And then we can go here. Lowen gets the double, but doesn't do anything with it. just a random guy on a peak. No reason for him to be there. Right. What's the difference between sword and lance for damage? Doesn't matter, I can't reach. And do you have D-swords? D-swords. Steel sword is 8, to iron sword's 5. Your speed stat is 4, to low end's 8. On 10. This works. I crunched all the numbers in my head. There we go. 1 round kill. You know, because I'm really worried about my combat ranking, because this game has a ranking system for some reason. The big brain gasp when you get the realization that you can do things that you weren't sure you could do. It is really satisfying to be able to like figure that kind of stuff out on the fly, though. I really like doing like those calculations and as quickly as I can. Hector like wins this, I'm pretty sure, but I'm also gonna wait next turn because I don't want to like risk it. If Hector for some reason randomly misses for some reason. All right, let me see here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can reach there next turn. But I'm gonna rescue train so I can end turn and build support. It's the micro optimizations that make you feel a little bit big-brained. A little bit big-brained. Little big. Alright, what do we get here? Strength? Okay, his strength stat is no longer lower than his speed stat. I think that should be a support too. No, not yet. But we end this turn next to each other anyway. And we take the side quest. And we completely ignore everyone and just run at the boss. Guy, I guess, can do cool stuff here in this chapter. And just clear the left side of the map. We'll do this. I wish Matthew could rescue Merlinus. Because Matthew wouldn't be seeing combat anyway. What's up, Akashi? I don't know what that symbol is. I don't know what I'm looking at. Looks like a funny devil. I froze too, I think. Hello? YouTube Studio? Did my camera break? Let me fix myself before... Oh yeah, my camera froze for a second. We're back though. Let me just reposition myself. There we go. That was weird. Forbidden settings. The face of the... Oh. You're right. That's the one thing I don't like about... Like, even though it's easier to set up the green screen in VTube Studio, it shows all the options, too. So, if VTube Studio freezes and you need to change things around, it kind of just looks like in the way. The inner machinations of the Chuba. Let's see. We'll let Bartray rescue Merlinus for now, because everyone else has important things to do. Like commit manslaughter. The, face of Live 2D. Where's Hector at? Hector's down here. I don't think he can reach that brigand, or at least kill it. Wait, he has speed, though. Disappointing. A little disappointing. Can't spell slaughter without laughter. Haha. So this is... The game's really trying to tell me what characters to and to not use, huh? Marcus can just walk up here and steel lance this guy to death. With a crit, too. We missed the cool, horse crit. But that's alright. Look at that entire section there that I'm just gonna completely ignore. Wait a second. Let me put Oswin here. Just to give them an incentive to attack me instead of the snag. Because that could be bad if they attack the snag, because what does this have? 20 HP, and these guys have 14. Two of these guys can break it, and then the others can run in. I don't want to deal with that. They're gonna break those. Eliwood and Marcus should be able to handle the brigands. Oh, please, just... Does Bartra just die? Does Bartra just die here? Like, I'm confident Marcus and Eliwood can solo, or could take down the entire top part of the map on their own. But, I forgot that they would go like that. Bartra gets doubled. Okay. He does not get doubled by the archer! We made it! We made it! Let's blow these guys up! Just barely saved. Osmond one-shots the Myrmidon. Sarah does not have a men's staff. Never punish, right? That's how it goes on these kinds of streams. You just get away with literally everything. As a wise man once said, never punish. I definitely had my fair share of moments like that in my Path of Radiance run too, where I just never got... Oh, like that moment with the Black Knight, where I activated Miracle 3 times and I still didn't get to beat the Black Knight. That was a big case of never punished. Like, that run should have ended there. But it didn't. Because sometimes you get the streamer's blessing instead of the streamer's curse. Iron Axe here. And he gets a crit. Just for extra measure. You know, surprisingly, Marcus actually took a fair amount of damage. This is fine, though. Now that this whole bottom left area is cleared, we can just sort of position up topside. Item... There's no enemies here either. We do this. And then we can wait in the forest. Eliwood should probably be able to deal with anyone that isn't a Nomad Trooper, though. So this is good. This is good enough. And then the Nomad Troopers die immediately later because Rapier. He's only getting 17 on kill, too. That's a little sad. Okay. What can we do here? What can we do here? Not double. How do we go through this? Let's put Matthew up here for now. Get all that vision. Vision. Get the white gem. Oh, it's not a white gem, it's 5,000 gold. That was wrong. And then... Eliwood could just kind of hit this guy with a rapier and, like, vaporize him. Now the question is... 14, 11, 10. 14, 11, 10. That's just 5 damage, which is not bad at all. Yeah, Eliwood has 10 defense. We just move upwards. And then position this way. Put Sarah to the left here because no one can reach her in this case. I know there's some Nomad Troopers in the bottom right corner, but we can ignore those guys for now. And then we just move this way. Osmond can stay behind, honestly. And we'll just keep Bartray in the back. I don't think I'm really... I feel like a lot of these chapters are really just, like, grind chapters until we get to... I think the first scary chapter is going to be chapter 15, when we have to, unite Lynn and Eliwood's teams. But until then, I don't think I'm going to lose any important characters. I don't even know if it rains in chapter 14 in this version, and, like, that's probably the most annoying element to deal with. Right, so, Eliwood... This... Can I hand axe this guy? 49%? The 50-50. It hits or it doesn't. That's my mantra. Can't trust any numbers. You still have to combine the teams. Lynn will still start in the bottom right corner of the map. You just don't have any, like, extra level ups or anything. They'll just be at their base stats. Which I think their base stats aren't, like, too awful, aside from Lyn being, like, a level 4 Lord at that point in the game. Which is one of the reasons why it feels so awful to make her play catch-up. You have to Rapier here. It's good, at least, that I still have 10 uses. I think I'm gonna save them for the bosses of the next 2 chapters after this, because they're pretty tanky. And we still have the Wolf Veil. I think we still have 17 uses on that. So it's not going to be too much of a big hit here. And then there's a Merc. Can you hit that? Item. Look up this Iron Sword. I really need to buy items, actually. I think when I get Priscilla next chapter, I'll probably have Marcus buy everything, since I'll have Merlinus at that point. Lincoin. I'm not sure if Lincoin or Linkline. Lincoin might tank my entire stocks if I try to train her. Oh, there's a mage there? Forgot about that. Excuse me, sir. You're looking a little too alive for my tastes. You're breathing a little bit too much air. We'll give Awesome the Javelin. And then Bowen gets this here. Eliwood is definitely going to break this mage in half. Hector can also, I think. Hector takes 5 damage from fire. That's actually really impressive. I think it's just more of a testament to the enemy quality in this game. Unless you're playing like Hector hard mode. Wow, that's a level up. Skill speed, and strength all at once. Wait. Trade. Matthew is no longer going to see any combat. Second, do I want to be a little foolish here? 11, 10, 18. That's just 9 damage. We're still good. Might as well build the support while we can anyway. And then here we can do this. I don't think the bandits can go over the water. They're dead anyway, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're good. Sarah's in no danger. Not seeing the range indicators is kind of scary, but I think we should be fine here. Puzon did 8 damage to me. I don't think we get anything for killing him either. I don't think I don't remember if the chapter ends immediately upon killing him. Okay. Eliwood's taking damage. So what we're going to do here... We'll do this. We'll item... How much? Actually, I have 9. We'll support. I don't remember if this ends my turn. I've been spoiled by ROM hacks. Plain and simple. That's it. Because I know in, like, Vision Quest, if you support, you can still act after the support. And, man, that's a quality of life mechanic that I do miss a lot. Alright, and this should be fine. We can clear these guys next turn. He just ran away! He just ran right off. Hmm? Oh, this is last turn anyway. Hector can't incline today. Missing out on so much EXP. There we go. What level is Eliwood at this point? I think he's like level 11. Oh, he's only level 8. Goodness. This is the most buff Eliwood I've ever seen. Dorcas can theoretically die to this. Theoretically. I'm not saying it's happened. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go for Sarah, but I think it's because they might have had to have taken down the snag first. And I don't think the AI... I think the AI is going to prioritize, I guess this. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't fully understand, enemy targeting. I just know it just does things sometimes. I know ROM hackers, like, have more of an understanding on, like, how to control that kind of stuff. And there might be that, like, the bottom left corner had those flags set to attack the snags. But I think the guys in the top left here, aside from the starting Nomad Troopers, I think might just have Fight Enemy as their primary target. It's really interesting seeing, like, that kind of stuff. I remember I tried dabbling in ROM hacking for a little bit, and, like, doing some map making and character creating. It was a pretty interesting experience. Like, seeing how they make all that stuff work. Oh, I realize now, I'm missing Rebecca. She died. Right, and we get Urk, best character in the game. And then we have to take Marcus all the way down to the bottom. This whole section is Hector's Jamboree. Just gonna make sure he has the right equipment. Iron Axe. Lance, 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 Lance. And then everyone else kind of just goes to the left. We have to make sure we can kill this guy too, but I think anyone with arms can kill a soldier. Yes, yeah. This is the map that you get Clarine in, actually. And you actually fight the same exact boss, but older. I actually really love that they did that there were a couple of Fire Emblem 6 maps that got reused in this game, because it does really make it feel like it takes place in the same world. And it's not, like, the same exact structure, but, like, the general, like, layout is the same. Like, I'm pretty sure... I don't know if this exactly was here. And then I think they might have made it a little bit smaller. Like, I think you might have started with, like, this much here. You start closer to the bridge and there's less space here. But I really love that they did that. And they did that with, I think, Valorous Roland as well. And some of the other major areas. I think, Ostia Castle, yeah. The chapter, or Sands of Time in this game is the same as, I believe, Chapter 8 in, Binding Blade. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry about that. It appears that there was a bit of mishap in the inn, and something in the kitchen exploded. So the Witch's Coven is dealing with that, and I was just informed. But sometimes such things happen, and you end up having to order something else instead. Dinner is just like that sometimes. Yeah, Roland's map is kind of different. But the tile set's the same, and I think there's some parts of the map that are very similar. Right. Low and Mist, which is a thing that happens sometimes, I guess. Oh. Oh no. What do I do here? Why did you miss Lowen? Why did you have to do this to me like this? That's honestly fine. Sarah's gonna take, what, 12 to... She's gonna take 10 damage. And Urk is probably also gonna walk up to this soldier and hit him anyway. So, you know what? We can take that as a victory in that sense. So we'll go over here. Guy can go over here. Yeah, this works. This is fine. And now we wait. For one of the longer enemy phases in the game. It's not Cog of Destiny, but it sure is a long chapter. It's like the first long chapter, I believe. Hector kind of just manhandles an entire group of knights. And then we just wait for everyone in the center to get closer to us. Oh, I hope Urk goes up for the soldier, because he can definitely kill the soldier. But he might just go for the cavalier. Right, that's Priscilla. Oh, he just doesn't move. That works too. And base stats Urk cannot kill this guy immediately. Very sad. Cog is a long chapter, yeah. It's... The fact that you can get to, like, 40 to 50 enemies on the map at once is so daunting. But it feels pretty nice. Unless you're, like, playing for, like, low turn count, it, like, feels like a very, like, a struggle kind of map, where, like, it's always back and forth with how many reinforcements spawn. And I appreciate that, at least. Some people don't appreciate choke pointing and stuff like that, but I think it's pretty cool. What do I do here? Osmond can take out the archer. Osmond cannot take out the archer. I lied. Guy can take out the archer. It'd be really funny if he critical hit it there. Yeah, I do like a lot of those, like, long... like, those long drawn-out chapters. I'm trying to think of other good examples of that I can remember off the top of my head. Ronder Field, I think, is kind of like that in a way. Like, both versions of it in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, I guess it's not really comparable to Cog of Destiny. I'm trying to think. Fire Emblem 9 had, I think it was Jeffrey's Charge? I think that chapter's not even that long. Map 21 is, oh my god, yeah. Map 21 is long. Oh, Sacred Stones. Sacred Stones' penultimate chapter is also kind of like that. Where it's just long, and, like, enemies keep on spawning. Like, all the monsters, the gargoyles. Oh, that one's a stressful chapter. But, like, in a fun way. Yeah. Map 21, or Chapter 21 in Fire Emblem 6 with Brunia, I think that's the chapter. I believe that's the chapter I'm thinking of. Or I might be thinking of the one right before that. I know, like, the end game of Fire Emblem has a bunch of, like, huge maps one after another. I remember, like, I think I might have abused save states for that. I don't know if I actually played through it legitimately. I think at that point I just wanted it to be over. I just wanted to, like, see the maps. Oh! Oh, right! That's another example, actually, because the bottom right corner of Sword of Seals is the top middle corner, or the top middle section of Cog of Destiny. I think that's another pretty cool example of, like, they didn't reuse the whole map, but they, like, connected it so you could actually see, like, how the continent is formed. Kind of like in, when you see those maps of, like, Jugdral, where, they put all the maps together because the maps in that game are just huge. But I, like, really appreciate when they do that kind of stuff, too, like, it's all organized neatly. Oh my god, yeah. Fly skipping in that kind of map is just... error. I love that sort of, like, attention to detail in the world. Because it's such a small detail, they could have made it, like, look different, but they kept the consistency there. I wonder, like, if anyone has ever, like, tried to, like, piece together all the attached parts of Fire Emblem 6 and 7's maps. I know it couldn't be, like, a whole world map like, Jugdral is, but I think it would be cool to see, like, how everything pieces together. Oh my god, he's at 14 strength already! That's just ridiculous. This Eliwood's gonna be, like, capped way before Valor's Roland. Alright, we got Priscilla. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I'm gonna buy an Iron Lance, Iron Sword, Iron Axe. Just buy some extras. Don't need bows. 8 bows. Right, so then... Have I been forgetting to move Hector this whole time? I've been forgetting to move Hector this whole time! Oh my god. Right, so what we gotta do... Eliwood has to kill all these horses first. I think we could do this. Hector coin is slowly declining because I forgot it existed. Heal. We'll heal up Lowen. And then Lowen can exist right next to Eliwood. Wait, actually... We'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal sword. Trade these out for now. Let me back up a little bit. Actually, what would be really funny Did I have him duel Murdoch? I don't know if I had Roy duel Murdoch. I know I had him duel Zephiel, obviously, because, like, you kind of need him to. I think. I don't remember if Roy does effective damage against Zephiel. But I'm pretty sure I did it just for the look of it. But I don't remember if I had Roy duel specifically Murdoch. I didn't look up too much into the game aside from accessing the guidance chapter, so I didn't know if there was anything special you get with that. Probably need some dialogue. I like that Murdoch also appears in this game, actually. Like, I love the nods that they have to, Fire Emblem 6 in this game, like the small ones, like the map similarities, and like certain characters showing up, like how Faye can appear in the, or Faye appears in the desert chapter. There's just like a lot of cool things about what they did with the two games like that, because I don't think they ever planned for this initially when they made Fire Emblem 6. They might have. I guess I can't tell what they were planning at Nintendo. Alright. Oh, this is awful. Hector has even less movement. Actually, he still has 3 movement, which isn't the worst. Eliwood not doubling with the steel sword, though, is kind of sad. Well, what's good about this is that the horses won't be able to reach as far anymore, because the horses are the ones that get hit the hardest by rain. 2 movement. Oh, my rapier was... I think my rapier was broken, and I don't remember if I had a new one at that point. But I think I just forgot to use him. Let's see here. We have trade chains. Oh my god. I hate it here. This is fine, though. The pirate can't reach anyone else, so he just has to hit Oswin again. Oswin. Yeah, I don't remember. I forget. Oh yeah, Roy promotes after that chapter, I believe, right? Because that's the Sword of Seals. And then you get Yodel next chapter. Yo, the second rapier. Yeah. I think at that point I just wasn't using Roy that much, aside from, like, seizing. So now here... Yes, you could move low and up here, and then get healed by Sarah, and then move forward next. Oh, no you don't. Please don't. I don't want this chapter to be one of those situations that it's going to end up being. You get right back here. You're gonna die and you're gonna like it. I really hope I can catch up to him before he goes into the water and onto a fort for 20 years. Because that's not fun. That's my least favorite part of this chapter. That the pirates just pilot all the way to the fortress that they spawn on. Alright, so anyway, Priscilla's here. I can probably just use a Vulnerary, I think. And then he'll probably take the aggro unless they go for Oswin. Either way, they should be dying. And then... move Eliwood forward, I guess. We have a Vulnerary. And at this point, I think we're good to, we should be good to have him equip the Rapier and then kill all the calves. Should be fine enough. Gaia's just not getting crits, huh? And this is a route chapter, too. Can it stop raining? A little bit, please? Oh, this is the worst part of this chapter, honestly. They did not need to make it rain. Die. Yeah, of course that's when he crits. Oh, this is so rude. He's body blocking for him now, too. Rain is like, it just makes everyone move slower. And I guess it's nice that you don't have to worry about the Cavaliers rushing you. But now I have to worry about not being able to get to anyone. Alright. We'll move up here. Brigands are now moving towards downwards, because that's where enemies are. Which is nice that they're not going for the already closed village. There's so many pirates in this chapter. Alright, this is what we like to see. The question now, Iron Lance, what's their hit rates on me? 68 for 3 damage, so 13, 11, 13, 15. This should be fine. Yeah, Eliwood will do that. Priscilla will back off. Archer can hit a guy with an axe. He gets doubled! We're at that point in the game, huh? That's the point of the game that we're at. Just Archer getting doubled by a random pirate. Oh, that's a Blessed Myrmidon strength level up. Maybe I will keep on using Guy. That's fine though. Hector can go over here. And he could probably pick up any stragglers, honestly. Nothing else I need to worry about. Let's just use heal. And then we just watch Eliwood tank an entire legion of horsemen. Alright. First Sarah level up. Right, so now we just wait. I agree also. I think Raven is just better because A, higher strength. B, Guy's speed is overkill. You don't need to be that fast at all. Instantly killed. And he gets 1-2 range because he gets axes. And because he's a hero, he has a high enough skill stat that he won't miss with them. This is the dumbest Eliwood I've ever seen. That's just absurd. Oh, those pirates are going for Merlinus, aren't they? Oh no. I hope Eliwood gets at least 1 crit, because then he can kill all the horsemen this turn. Unless he one-shots a horseman. But that's the only way he's gonna get them all. Oh, or if they just run towards Lowen. Interesting. We still have Rapier then. Alright, so then on the right side here, we have a bunch of guys. I guess I could take Eliwood this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Archer Chama. We do this. Guy. Actually, we have Urk. Urk hasn't seen too much action. So we'll do this. And then I think Lowen alone can handle the pirates, or at least long enough that everyone else can clear the left side of the map. Ooh, staff level increase, always good. I feel like staffs don't really see as much use in this game, though. I don't remember... Like, they come so late in this game. Forget to recruit Lucius. It's okay, I don't even use Lucius. I feel like he's just so there. Like, light magic is just... It's such a just kind of there magic class, I feel. Like, Anima feels like swords more than they feel like lances. But then you have, like, very weak magic class. Aside from, like, Athos using Aureola. All of this feels really bad. Why is this guy so obnoxious? Just hit him. And then... Martre gets doubled. It's such a sad life. Yeah, you just need physical units if you want to fight Darkcasters. And then, let's see. Because, like, even, like, if a light unit fights a Dark Mage, their res stats are probably going to be pretty high. Higher than whatever you can do with a light mage. Being a monk is suffering. Unless you're an alt who starts with an A rank and staves and just has Fortify. But then, you're just a unit that holds the Fortify stat that you give to Athos. Or Pent. Why is Pent so good? That's my question. He has no right being as good of a unit as he is. Alright, Hector got a level up off of this, so that's pretty nice. Skill and defense, very good stats. Right, and Urk. Every time I do a run, I think, man, I really want to use Urk. And then I get Pent, and then realize that all his stats beat Urk's by like 5 at that point, and I'm like, wow, I guess I'm not using Urk. Hey, hey, maybe this is the run, though. Maybe this is the one where I'm proven wrong. And Urk can be better. It's a joke because it won't happen, because Pent's bases are just ridiculously high. They're, like, absurdly high. There's no reason for them to be... for those stats to be as big as they are on that kind of a pre-promote. Oh, am I standing on a forest? He's standing in a forest. We're gonna put Hector in a forest. Why is... Times have changed. The Mage General was a really respected position back in, back 20 years ago in the Libyan times. But when Burn invaded, the Mage General just was a joke title at that point, I guess. Being Cecilia is suffering. It should probably be the kind of run where I use Priscilla more than Sarah. I don't think I've ever done that. And Priscilla is just better Sarah. Just healer on a horse, better than healer on not horse. But like, it's just character biases again. I just really like Sarah a lot, compared to Priscilla. So I just like, every time I play the game, I use her. And then I question, why is my healer falling behind? I know the answer, I just don't want to admit it. Not better, girl. I'll fight that one till the day I die. Sarah is the best girl in this game. Criminally underrated, I think. She still needs an ult in Fire Emblem Heroes. When she gets one, that'll probably be the next unit that I immediately max out upon release. You're right, short-haired redheads. You're right. Not bad at all. It's still not bad. Saying that one is better than the other doesn't mean I'm saying the other is bad. I just have a different taste, I guess. It's also funny because my favorite character in Three Houses was Hilda. And I'm not saying I have a type, but like, it's funny how that turns out, huh? Right. And so we're pretty much done with this chapter. I think that pirate... If that pirate runs away, I am gonna be so upset. Like, that's the only way this chapter gets prolonged, is if that pirate just runs away. Because they decided to have a chapter where this can happen before they give you the flying unit, before you get Florina. And even then, if Florina tried to fight these guys, she'd probably get her head cut off immediately. She'd get her block knocked off. Okay. So now we're gonna take Urk here, Eliwood. Guy, you've served your purpose. Donate the rest of those 8 uses to Eliwood. And I think we're pretty much done. We can farm some healer EXP. Where's Priscilla? And we just farm some healing. I don't... Yeah, it is worth it. Florina's such a good unit. I don't know if I'd say she's like the best Pegasus Knight in GBA Fire Emblem, but it's really nice to have her. I just wish she came a little earlier, because like, you think about like Shanna and you think about Vanessa, and they're like Chapter 2 Pegasus Knights. You gotta go through 5 to 6 whole chapters, or no, 4 to 5 whole chapters, before you actually get to use a Pegasus Knight. What? I didn't even realize I had crit rate. I think it was like a 1% crit. That's fine. Noble Lady of Kalen. Let's see. This chapter's also kind of long, but I don't think it's as long as False Friends because, again, it's a siege instead of a route. Wait. Osmond stays. Let's trade some items. Trade. Lowen can get a Horse Slayer. We're gonna need that. There's so many horses this chapter. Iron Sword. Iron Lance. Anything else? Iron Axe. Iron Axe. Let Dorcas hit something for once. I'm definitely not going to use them that much still. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see, what else can we do here? Iron Blade is not useful on anyone at this current moment. So... transfer. Give this here. And... transfer, we'll give this. See what else we can do here. I think this is fine enough. This will probably be the last map that we do. Let's see how our ranking is looking right now. Ah, turn count's looking bad, and funds are looking pretty bad. It's a little disappointing, but it's fine. This map is quite a bit. But let's see. Yeah, this is fine enough. We'll just do our formation. Pause and we leave in the back for the brigands later. And this is probably good enough. One more chapter. See how fast we can do this. How many units do they give us here? 21 to deal with at the start. Ah, and the map music change. I love this track. This game has such nice music. And we'll just push forward. Put Priscilla in the back here. Hector down here. Dorcas, I guess, be here. And then we go to the other side. There's no ballista this chapter, thankfully. I think in Hector hard mode there is, and that's not fun to deal with. Linus goes over here. Let's see. You guys can both reach. But we can't get surrounded. Yeah, this is fine. Zane can go over here. Let's see. 92, 106. Let's do this. There's so many mercenaries this chapter. Alright, Marcus is going back to one-shotting things, which is nice. And Lowen will be able to do the same with the Horse Slayer, hopefully. Oh, there's a thief? I forget what the thief is here for. I don't recall the thief doing much. Alright, cool. The easier we can get kills on Lyn, the better. And then we move Will. I want to move Will away from getting hit. He's probably going to meet the same fate as Rebecca. Alright. This is so much more pleasant than the Hector hard mode variant, where it's like a struggle to kill anything with these guys. Alright, Florina, how do you do here? Not super great. You can't double anything. It's gonna be kind of tricky to get her some EXP. You need to do 7 damage to this guy to get a kill. Oh, cool, that works. Alright, alright. Some nice progress here. Being at 10 HP is kind of scary, but we should be able to clear the rest of the enemies here pretty easily. Hector can one-shot with Wolfbale. Yep. Get that out of the way. Lowen can't reach, unfortunately. Then here, Eliwood does 19 damage with the Killing Edge. Pretty good numbers. And Lowen... We'll do this. We'll move it here. 82 is good enough. And then we can heal Florina, because she took quite a big hit. I'm gonna save the men's stats, so we don't want that to break. And Marcus can go... I think this is our red gem. Yes, it is. I hate that I, like, memorize all the, like, village items, or, like, a lot of them. Let's see who else I have to move. Oswin can take care of the brigand. Oh no, Will, watch out! He's coming for you at straight speed. Okay. Hector being able to one-shot the horses is super nice. It's just this, the middle part of this map is, like, the most tedious part, because there's so much forest to deal with. Alright, and then here, can do this, and Insane can go into here. Hitting this guy's gonna suck. Ah. Lynn cannot double him, which is unfortunate. Yeah, these are some unfortunate hit rates. Do you do this? How much damage does Lynn take here? 5? So 5, and 7, 7. Lynn, like, dies, actually. Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh, Kent can just get a critical hit, though. That's cool. And Lynn can also get a critical hit. 2 of them back to back. What a treat. Intelligent Systems, you're really spoiling me today, huh? Alright, that does 8 damage. These guys can't reach. Is 7, and Florina's resistance is 5, so 8 and 2 is 10. Let's see here what the ranges are. These guys are going to be a pain to deal with. So then Eliwood can go up here. Item. We have Res 6 to his 7. So Eliwood's more than strong enough to like tank an entire enemy army. And we'll give him a hand axe to dissuade him from attacking Hector. Can't reach him, anyone except for Florina. This is kind of scary though, because if she flips a coin twice and fails both times, she just dies. We'll just do this for now. Or can this mercenary go up too? But there, that's fine. This, we'll give him the javelin. We'll put Marcus up here. Alright, this should be good. Let's see how they move. Yep, he goes to Florina. Florina can't double yet, but when she can double, oh, it's over for these guys. Alright, that made a squishy too. So what we're gonna do, reuse Rapier. I don't need to use a Rapier, actually. I kill him with an Iron Sword? What is this Eliwood, actually? This is like the most blessed Eliwood I've ever had, and I've said it a lot, but like, I feel like most people, seeing stat lines like this at level 10, would probably agree that this is not real. Like, I'm gonna look at the averages later and see, like, how blessed I got. Because that's just ridiculous at this point. You can dodge it. And the archer can't reach, so as long as I kill this mage, Lynn is fine. Or if she could just crit it, and I don't have to worry about getting hit at all. I think this is a sword? Blade, maybe? Heavy spear, heavy spear. That's good because we have this guy to deal with. Yeah, the typical give you an item that you need to use in this exact chapter kind of thing. But let's see how the Christmas calves get with their levels. Let's see what Kent does. Skill, speed, defense, that's a very solid level up. No strength, but we'll deal with it. Ooh, and we get the 59% hit, which enables Florina to get this kill. It's a slow burn. He's taking damage. One is taking damage? Huh. Right, and then here, we'll have Marcus bait the archer. He's probably, and by bait, I mean just straight up kill, I'm pretty sure. And we'll just move around, do a little shimmy. I just, like, don't want to deal with these guys on peaks, because 19% accuracy is not fun. That's it, though. We're making a pretty good pace here, though. We might be able to just finish this chapter before Merlinus takes too much damage. That's, like, the best case scenario, I think. Oh, nice. Marcus is almost leveled up, which is good. And then here. We do a pretty good amount of damage. Urk is basically just training, is helping Florina train. These numbers are not great. This is good though. Good enough, good enough. And if all else fails and Florina ends up being not good, then we can always use Fiora. But we need to make sure we have a strong enough Florina to like survive to that point. I don't want to end up like losing both my flyers by having one of them die. Okay. Hector's level 8, Eliwood's level that. We can just use the Iron Axe here. Right, and then... Oh, it's funny. How much damage do you do? Okay, he has a 74% hit rate on regular ground, which is nice. Strength 14. That's even more damage, but I guess it doesn't really help because if he's not gonna kill if he needs more than one more point of damage to kill, I'd rather get the speed level up. And then here, this guy has an Iron Sword. That's probably gonna go for Hector. Yeah, not much else to do here. Nothing else to write home about. There's what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more enemies left? Where's that brigand walking to? Strange. And the way they're all using the forest tiles? Ooh, Florina's low, but there's no one else that can hit her. That could have been a pretty gross miscalculation if I got hit there. This is fine though. I think this is going to make the brigand go downwards instead of to the left, which is nice. Because then Awesome will have a realistic hit rate. Use a Manikari here. 77% kind of sucks, but I think we can deal with it. Priscilla's right next to her too. Oh god. I don't want to like lose this run by just Lyn getting like hit with low hit rates and then just exploding on nothing. We're gonna have to heal her immediately. I don't want to risk that. He's made of paper. Or, what do you do? 14 exactly? Nice. Get that level up, that sweet experience. Magic and speed both level up so far, that's really good. He's turning out to be a unit that will get outclassed very soon, but not that soon. Right, so what we're gonna do actually, I want to block the way a little bit, just so that all my tanky units are in front, and it becomes annoying to like get any further. See, if I do this actually, Wolf Bale, there we go. That clears the way pretty nicely. That's like the weirdest level up, because his res growth is probably one of his lowest growths, and that was the only stat that went up. Very strange, very curious. Alright, we'll equip the Javelin here to bait the Archer. Actually, the Archer might attack Hector. There's no enemy range indicator, which feels bad. I probably could move Lorena a little bit upwards. That's fine. We're good, we're good. Alright, and these just random brigands, they feel just so, like, there. Like, I don't know what purpose they serve, really. Like, why it had to be brigands instead of any other class. Wow, Hector took a lot of damage. Ouch. Let's not let that happen again. It's, like, okay to make these mistakes right now, because these chapters are kind of whatever. But man, if I made that mistake anywhere in, like, the late game of this game, probably won't be the greatest outcome. Just Hector dies, and then I just lose all that progress. Okay, Lowen gets a crit. Now we're getting all the crits once I have animations turned off. And then, let's see what we get for our level up here. Okay. Cool. Cool. By cool, I mean really upsetting. But at least Eliwood and Hector themselves alone are just, like, super strong. How far can I go? Rescue, and we can go over here. And this way, I can test to see how much damage Lyn can do next turn. See if it's worth it to try and train her off of this boss. I could always have her train off those two brigands, but, I don't know. Feels like a pain to go all the way around. But I guess they're going... Yeah, they can't go up there, disappointingly. Ah, he's attacking Merlinus. I have, like, 2 turns left then. Or I have to get, like, really lucky with a javelin. How much HP do you have? Merlinus, if he can dodge, like, once, I would really appreciate that. How does Lyn do here? Okay, so... if she crits twice, it's kind of a real thing. Yeah. This is, like, real-ish. Oh! And Marcus can also get some damage in? Marcus can't get some damage in, what the hell? What level is she? She's level 5 right now. I don't know if I want to risk this, honestly. I think I'm just gonna have Eliwood kill him. This is just the more sensible option. Alright, and then... can we get a kill? Well, no one has a javelin. But no one can get a kill here. And let's just heal up. Okay, speed, luck, defense. Good survival stats. Right, and then this should be the end of the chapter. Nice. Those sets are rounding out pretty well. Any more casualties? Surprisingly, no. We have not lost anyone. We've almost lost people, like right now, Will just almost died. Will is getting beaten to death within an inch of his life. When you think about, like, situations like this, like, in the grand scheme of the world, I find it, like, really hilarious that it's, like, Eliwood seizes the castle, and then Will, like, the guys beating on Will are just going to leave, and he's okay now. Lyn almost died at one point, but we're still alive. Will is doing his best. Alright, whereabouts on? I kind of want to go through this chapter too, if only because this is where we get our first promotion items. So I don't know if we can promote anyone. I don't know who I'm actually going to give the Hero's Crest to. I guess Raven is going to get it, because guy's level 5. Okay, so then we throw out Portray. We need Matthew for the lockpick. And I think the rest of this... oh, we need Florina. We'll leave Oswin behind for now. And actually, we could just insta-promote Oswin. And then we can bring Florina in for... I guess I don't need to use Marcus really anymore. I don't need Marcus, he'd be nice to have. But, like, I could train other units up. Heal Lance. Do this. And then Lowen can trade with Florina and Iron Lance. This should be good. I'm gonna be right back though. I want to do this last chapter. This shouldn't take too long. But I need to step out for a bit. So I'll be right back. do our preps here. Formation. Oswald's gonna just sit on the left side of the map. And this is... We're gonna put Matthew closer to here so we can just rush towards there. Lorena will be his carrier pigeon. And we should be good here. Let's just jump straight into it. We also managed to save Merlin's before he got beaten to death by a brigand. Ah, he said my name. How does Urk do against these guys? He takes 10 damage. That's kind of weird. Let's do this. This is just rude. There is no reason for Eliwood to be doing 12 damage to an armor knight without effective weaponry. That's just excessive. Meanwhile, everyone else is struggling to do literally anything. Hector's doing well, at least. Lynn, how do you do? We get the crit. We get the critical hit, which is nice. And we're actually gonna have to do this for, like, complete safety. Let's do this first. How does Hector do here? Murders. Doesn't murder. We will... Oh, we can do this. And then Eliwood can finish off the Armor Knight with a Steel Sword. This is so disrespectful. That knight did not train in full armor for like years on end, only to be destroyed by a redhead with a not effective weapon. Alright, I don't want a game over immediately. So we'll do that. And we'll take, drop. And then... That's the summary of this entire Ironman so far, is just Eliwood Machine Go Brute. Elicoin was truly on the incline today. I've had good Eliwoods before, but this is beyond good Eliwood. This is straight up like... His stats, the inflation of his stats is like the inflation of the GME stock. Ow. Matthew took damage, but that's okay. We can heal that up. Eliwood. Hector kind of just walks at things and they explode. The Lord Bros. We just get to do things like this. Boink. Boink. And then Urk can face tank this guy and not hit. That's cool. You can just take your time and decide when you want to hit things. I'm waiting. Okay, I don't have Vulnerace for him, which kinda sucks. I don't want to, like, delay my arrival to Raven by too much. Hector Emblem. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Alright, so... There, and there. Okay. So Florina can go to the left of this guy. God, really? I would have been so upset if she missed both times. Well, oh, goodness, this looks not great. Defense 4 to 11, so she takes 7 damage, that's fine. Item, Javelin, 1-2 range is king. Ouch! At least Matthew didn't take damage, so I don't have to worry about the Shaman. But this could be going a lot worse. It feels like it's one of those runs, like, Eliwood has, like, absorbed the power of Ike from my previous Path of Radiance playthrough. My god. That's, like, the only logical explanation for why his stats are the way they are. If he had a magic stat, it would definitely be at, like, 20 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... whatever, we're not playing for turn count anyway. Hector can go down here again, and then... can feed Lynn a kill again, as a treat. Iron Sword. Gonna save those Manikata uses for when she really needs to kill an armor unit. Okay, so up there, we can't even reach it. So we'll just keep on pushing as far as we can. I think Priscilla has a Vulnerary on her at least. Yeah, she can heal up. I don't know why I'm like trying to like super race for this, because I don't think it's that dire. But, I don't know, I feel like having more turns to get to places is always better. With the way these games are. Any damage with the Steel Lance, I guess, is alright against an Armor Knight. Ouch. I guess I probably should have given Matthew his sword back too. But, I don't know, I think Florina should be able to handle a Shaman on her own. Let's see. Took 5 damage. This actually works pretty well. And then next turn she'll counterattack, and then Matthew will also just be safe because of the way she's blocking the choke point. And speed up. Very nice. Here we can clear this room by the following. Boink! Just zap him. Eliwood can stab him. An Iron Sword. 16 damage on an Iron Sword. What are these numbers? This is just, like, comical. Hector, you gotta do your thing here. One-shot him. Alright, and then... we'll just heal up Lowen. And then give him the Javelin back, because there's a bunch of archers waiting to make pincushions out of my units. Except for Eliwood. This defense is 12. There are enemies that do not even hit 12 attack. Like that entire quarter of archers. He's literally transcending the mortal... His numbers are going into like the imaginary plane. He's going into polar coordinates right now. Look at that low, low, low HP. Very scary, but I think we're fine. Those 4 archers are Pegasus Knight's Nightmare, and that's why I have her ferry Matthew along the way. Because what else is she gonna do? Explode? Oh my god, I don't have any vulneraries on her either. That's kind of bad. Oswin's gonna defend against the Cavs that are coming in. I think each of these guys can take one out at a time. Nice. Herc doubles them now, which is good. I always like seeing when units finally hit that doubling threshold. I hate seeing HP up only level ups though. Hate, hate, hate. Meanwhile, Eliwood's level up. Skill and defense, alright. Still can't complain about relevant stats going up. He's siphoning everyone else's level ups. He's just stealing it for himself. Ooh. And then Lowen, can you kill him? Why are you like this? What is your fucking problem? Right, and then... we'll just put Priscilla over here for now. Because, you know, the less times a healer gets hit, the better. I'm very grateful that they also didn't make Hector an armor unit. Like, he doesn't just explode to hammers until he promotes, I think. There's our Hero's Crest. That's for you, Raven. I always love how rough it seems when you crit someone. Like the way the screen shake happens. Very satisfying. Very satisfying. Actually, I want to take that move back. I want Hector to go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still needs to go up there. I don't remember if Raven aggro's on her or not. But regardless, let's see what we get here. Nothing. Nothing at all. So let's move here. Move this. And we'll do that. Oh god, wait. 8, 2, 17, that's 9. Okay, low one's fine still. His HP is low, but it's like Cavalier low. So it's not like really low in the slightest. And he doubles. Very useful. Oh, this is the point where they start slapping him. Alright, so... Hector, you are going to throw your hand axe at this guy. And then... Priscilla can go up to here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, I really, really, really hope those green units don't explode themselves on Raven next turn. That's not what I want to see happening. Thankfully, they move after Raven, so we should be able to save them. Nice. This is going very well. This is going very well. And here we can just... We get unlock, which is nice for Priscilla. That's more experience for her. And her staff rank right now is C. That's gonna give her some nice staff EXP. Whereas I think unlock is a D rank staff. Yeah, so we'll be good. We'll be good. That'll be nice to have. And then low and super low. He's low and so then we can pull the archer this way if I vulnerate here. And then, I mean, I guess it won't pull the archer if the archer just goes for the character that can't counterattack him. And Oswin is just gonna slap this guy. Yeah, they should all just be attacking Oswin right now. Yes, this works perfectly. We just don't want to let the Cavaliers get too far away. Ouch. Okay, cool, they're not moving. Alright, so what we do here, we do this. Oswin can't double these calves, so he kind of just needs to stop them from moving too much. Otherwise, they get to Merlinus, and that's a whole thing I don't want to worry about. And then we get Lucius. I don't really want to get Lucius. I don't care enough. But, like, it's gonna bother me if I don't get every character. And then here we just walk over here. Eliwood doesn't have a javelin. We'll just have her hand vulnerates, oops. Oh, door key. We'll just get that door open at the very least. Saves a lockpick use. And then we just wait. Also, if we get a crit though, that'd be pretty nice. Theoretically, Oswin, I guess, is also on a timer, but it's not as scary of one. It's like, what, it's gonna be like 20 turns? And I guess... Ugh, why are you guys in my way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... You guys are the worst. Anyway, we still need to meet up with Raven and Florina to get the unlock staff anyway. Alright, so we'll do this. How are we gonna deal with this? Burke takes... He has 2 defense. He takes 11. He takes a lot of damage, I don't wanna risk that. Let's see. Trade the Vulnerace here. And then we will heal up. guess Eliwood can pull the Javelin Knight here. Because what? He's gonna damage Eliwood? Good joke. Eliwood at this point, I think, is pretty much set to exist all the way until, like, his promotion chapter. Like, if he were to not get level ups, he would still be a very relevant character. Like, being over 10 in each of your main stats until, like, I don't think there's ever gonna be a point where that isn't good. Like, until we get, like, past Dragon's Gate, maybe. The only downside is that he's, like, getting a lot of levels. It is not normal. I'm actually gonna look this up right now on a different device. Just for the comparison. Let me look it up. Fire Emblem... Blazing Blade average stats. Because usually people calculate whether or not a character is getting good level ups or not by the average stats, because that's usually the safest thing to go by. Like, on average, most characters should trend around, like, those numbers. Like, if you have, like, a 50% strength growth, you should theoretically, in 20 levels, get 10 points of strength. Oh, normal difficulty. No, this is hard mode. This is Eliwood Hard mode. Sorry. Yeah, we're on Eliwood Hard mode. I'm a little too scared to do Hector Hard mode. So... yeah. I've never actually finished Hector Hard mode yet. I probably would finish if I did it in an Ironman instead of trying to reset for every death, but, I don't know, I've never tried it recently. Might be something to look into later on, though. But yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I, like, think about Hector Hard mode, and then I think about, like, Battle Before Dawn, and then I think about not having fun. That's how my train of thought goes. I think the last time I played Hector Hard mode, I got, like, incredibly walled at, Battle Before Dawn. Like, no matter what I did, I either couldn't make it to Zephiel on time, or I couldn't keep a character alive while getting to Zephiel. So, like, either condition was just too bad for me to continue. But Eliwood Hard mode I've beaten before, because, I mean, Eliwood Hard mode... Ah! Oh, you fool. You absolute buffoon. I forgot about having to do this. Ugh. Sad. And the next turn we can drop Matthew. Wait, my brain turned off for a second. Guys, my brain turned off for a second, guys. It was at this moment that he realized he fucked up. So here's the plan, right? Right? Here's the plan. It's called I Hope She Dodge Tanks. And this guy here, this guy is definitely gonna be bait. One of these two is gonna hit the green unit. That's for sure, I'm pretty sure. 26 avoid, 17 avoid. What's your defense set, actually? 4 defense? Okay, so Priscilla lives no matter what. It's Florina that we're worried about. And I really hope it's another episode of Never Punished. That's cathartic, at least. Right, so then... Dorcas we could put over here. We could put Lynn over here, which will let her get a kill on one of the green units. Or one of the knights. Man, I was wondering how long it would take for me to do that kind of a mess up. 6 chapters. 7 chapters. Florina's gonna be Florina. That's so mean. If it's not funny. Where is Marcus when you need him? It's called, understanding that Marcus is good, but also understanding that I like to use other units because it's fun. So... Not like this. So, you know, Heath and Vita are pretty cool characters, right? I do enjoy using both Heath and Vita. I think Wyvern Rider... I'm going to explode these archers. Why does my stream keep on doing that? Twice. Alright, let's trade back these things because Florina didn't die, or Priscilla didn't die. What is that though? 2 stream disconnects at once. It really is paranormal activity. Or Ghost is just haunting me. Alright. The next turn, because those archers definitely aren't going to move. Osmond is kind of just trapped. Wait, no. Osmond is not trapped. You know, I did do this to myself. Ibris is just but one part of streaming Fire Emblem Ironmans. This is so rude. Okay, this is fine. So what happens here is that Hector gets the big ing. What the? Oh, wait. So far, I've lost, who is it? I've lost Rebecca, and I've lost Florina. So, losing Florina is like the big thing, but Rebecca kind of died because I kind of forgot that she was in my team in the first place. I kind of just forgot she existed. So she kind of just fell to the side. Alright, next chapter is going to be the Raven training chapter. I like that Osmond catches the one lone cab before he can get to Merlinus. Just that BAH! Bert takes big damage from these guys. 12... yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Why are you running? This is the funniest thing. I can't get over this Eliwood at all. Like, Lyn? Lyn struggles. Lyn just explodes, actually. But Eliwood... Eliwood does 7 damage with a steel sword. Imagine if he had his rapier still. Oh my god. The RNG goddess blessed one character and one character only. Level up. Okay, it's skill. More accuracy, always welcome. We still need to get all those. What are Eliwood's stats? Oh boy. He is level 13. And to read out his stats, it is that. I gave him both the Dragon Shield and the Energy Ring at the start of the game. But to compare to his averages, the average level 13 Eliwood has 10 strength, even with the energy ring, he's still 3 points above that. Skill, he's 2 points above skill. His speed is on par. He's actually a little slower if he doesn't level up speed next level. His luck is on par. His defense is... Eliwood's average defense at level 13 is 8.6. He has 13 defense. And without the Draco Shield, that would be 11 still, but... What a monster. And then his res would be 4.2. So this is a extremely above average Eliwood. We need to get both these chests before we can end the chapter. That's the Silver Sword. That's a dead archer. What is this? Meanwhile, Hector gets his first really good level up. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then we end next level, or next turn. What a start to an Ironman, honestly. There are some ways this could have gotten significantly better, I'll be honest. But overall, this is a pretty good start. And then we can just finish off with Urk, Bonk, Zap. And we ended off with a very unnecessary crit. Wouldn't have it any other way. Alright. Oh yeah. I'd imagine, like, getting a Blessed Lord during a hard mode run, like a Hector hard mode run, seems like a godsend. But I mean, I guess you don't really need them to be stat blessed. People have definitely done 0% growth before. But God, I don't think I have the brain power to do 0% like HHM. Alright. So we'll set up our deploy slots for this. We'll set up our battle preps. I think it'll be a good place to call it for tonight. Get 6 units. We'll bring in Raven. Oh my god, I don't have Florina for this chapter. This is going to be such a pain to get the villages. Oh, we're going to bring in Marcus instead. I guess Lynn can come in. 1,000 plus wagers. Yeah, I'm gonna send Eliwood to the arena. This Eliwood here with like all these stats, and then the Silver Sword Myrmidon with like 20 speed is just gonna explode in 12 Ways to Sunday, and I will reset the run. That's what would happen. I don't know how much strength the Silver Sword Myrmidon have, but those guys scare me. Who else do I bring here? Oswin, I guess. Then Owen. Let me see these stats. Let me compare stats real quick. I want to see how the Cavs are all doing compared to each other. These level differences are pretty big. Dane has the highest strength. Kent definitely has the best stat line out of all of these guys. The 9 speed. And the defense is 1 point lower, but I don't know. I feel like this Lowen got shafted really hard. I think Kent has better potential for growth and just better numbers already. Alright, so formation. My Lowen is significantly screwed. Let me do this. I want to just clear all these pirates out with Raven, so I have a character to use the Hero's Crest on. And then, I guess... and make sure I remember where the line is. Prevent them from running at me, and then kind of just canto through these villages. That's probably the plan. Okay, why don't I have Hector here? Yeah, I'll replace that with that, and then we'll save. Actually, you know what? Just to do it. We're not going for rank or anything. So we might as well pop this now. Early promotion. Level 12 promotion is pretty nice. Oswin has nice bases. We'll do this. Just have another promoted unit. There isn't any reason to delay this. I'd say look at those stats, but like again, it's Oswin. His bases are just really good. He's Oswinning. Alright. So we'll save. And thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. Had a pretty good run so far. I'm doing well. I pray continue my efforts. And yeah, thank you all for coming. The next stream will be on Thursday. It'll be another Japanese lesson. We're going to talk about existence, stating that something is or isn't there. So it should be a pretty simple lesson. I still need to write out the lesson plans for it. But hopefully see you then. Yeah, I'm going to save a third time. Good night, everybody. And class is dismissed.